brace yourself. We have the mad dogs. Hello once again, YouTubers. Andy with you with another video as he's fumbling around trying to find his keys. So, once again, up at Savernake Forest, one of my favourite places. Different place this time. The trees are just wonderful at the moment. Anyway, so I went back home yesterday and I looked at my my little Neo here, and it does appear that the glass at the front on the lens was actually cracked. I've taken it off and I've not replaced it yet. I've done this before, it's quite an easy job. It's okay to fly like that, there shouldn't be a problem, so I think what I'm going to do is get into the forest and go for a fly with the Neo first, and then when I've done the Neo I'll then swap over to the Avata 2. Right, so whilst I make my way to my little location where I'm going to fly my little Neo here, I just want to talk a little bit about some of the videos which are doing the rounds at the moment on YouTube regarding the all-new, all-singing and dancing DJI Neo 2. I mean, our little corner of the internet is a complete wash with AI-generated content regarding the Neo 2, and I'm absolutely sick of it. I really am. But it was refreshing to see that Drone Wilder did a video yesterday, I think it was, on the Neo 2, on all the aspects and some of the, you know, basically the camera settings and the upgrades of it, basically from this thing here. Yeah, it's going to be upgraded, but I don't think it's a massive jump. Flight time's going to be about the same because the Neo 2 is going to be heavier. So the flight time is obviously going to have an impact on that, so that's about the same. It's got a 2-axis gimbal, which is fine. This old thing here, 1-axis gimbal, straight up and down, for me is perfect. The video stabilization on this is quite incredible, and if you want to go down the lines of having gyro flow, which I don't, by the way, because I don't shoot in 4K, yeah, you can go down there. Everything else is pretty much of a muchness, really. But, you know, I'm thinking to myself, why do I need to buy a Neo 2 when I've got this? Which is great, I'm happy with this, and also I've got the Avata 2. I think the only reason why I would buy it is because I am a drone flying channel. I like new tech. I like to get into the inner workings of it and just see how it is. You know, it's something new, isn't it? So I think for the average Joe, probably doesn't need it. For myself, probably because I have a drone flying channel and I like new stuff anyway, I think I probably will go out and buy it. And I'm very pleased to hear that it is compatible with all my gear, which is amazing. I mean, kudos to DJI. I didn't think they'd come out with that one. I'm kind of shocked, actually, that they didn't, like, you know, link it to a different OcuSync or whatever else. I had to go out and buy Goggles 4 and Motion Controller 4 and all the rest of it. But I'm really, really pleased to hear that they've kept it the same, which is just great. Anyway, guys, I think I'm basically where I want to be. I'm going to fly my little Neo here in and around there. So, yeah, that looks a bit interesting, doesn't it? Yeah. This is going to be fun, so sit back and enjoy. Right, I think we're basically good to go. I have got Randall. I've got him in my ear, so you can't hear his audio. I think some of you might be glad about that. I know I probably will be. I have told him to calm things down a little bit, actually. Talk to me about space. What's your views on space and aliens? Oh God, what, the space between Randall's ears, you mean? There's plenty of that. There's a whole universe there waiting to be discovered, I think. Him and old Jazz yesterday. They're one of a kind, aren't they, those guys? I don't know what it is. Anyway, get filming straight away. Here we go. Right, we're now filming on the DJI Neo. I'm going to take it off and send it out. I'm going to put it on sportsy mode. Right, I'm going to send it out. Stick it on sports mode. There we go. Right, we're on sports mode now. Okay, I'm just going to get hold of Randall. You there, Randall? Okay, cheers. Okay, keep your eyes peeled then. Here we go. Okay, cheers, thanks. Right, so we're flying this without any glass on the front, so I'm hoping I don't take any major impacts. I'm sure it's going to be fine because I flew it pretty much the same a few times and I've had no problems. Okay, right, we're just going to take a nice cruise through the wood doing 7 or 8 meters per second, which is the most you're going to get out of this, and I think the new Neo 2 does about 8 meters per second, which is kind of alright, I suppose. It's a bit quicker, but you know what, I don't really need speed. I've got speed if I want it with the Avata 2, which really does, you know, it's a quick old machine, that is. Right, I'm just trying to find where my home point is on my goggles. I'll flick over to the goggles. You can see I can't see my home point. I can't even see the distance away from where I am, my present location, and I'm flying blind like this. And I don't know why it does that. I don't get this problem with the Avata 2. I only get the problem with the Neo for some reason. And I'm just a little bit concerned about it, so I'm really just trying to fly it around here. I know Randall's got his eye on it. And you, Randall? Yeah, okay. I mean, if this comes down, I'm going to have a bit of a problem trying to find it. I'm just trying to fly it around, and I'm trying to get it back to earshot distance kind of a thing. I don't really like taking it out of earshot, if I was honest. And the only indication I'm going to get that it's going far away from me is when it starts to pixelate up on my heads-up display, up on the goggles there. It's a bit worrying, I tell you. It's a bit concerning. Obviously, I don't want to down it. I don't want to lose it. But, you know, this is the big forest, and I just don't know where it is. Me, personally, I don't know where it is because I'm getting no feedback, no information whatsoever from the goggles and from the drone. I'm on a pathway. Just trying to see if I recognise it or not. %78 battery power. Do I recognise? I've probably been down this pathway 1,000,001 times, but I just don't know where it is. Okay, I'm going to try and go into the settings. Put it on. Okay, I'm going to try and update my, if it allows me to do that, my home point. It failed. See, that's a problem right there. I've had this before a few times. It's a bit worrying. So I'm not getting any. It's updated the home point now on the bottom left hand side to that present position, and it doesn't know where I am, kind of a thing. So I'm going to fly it straight at me. Well, I'm going to fly it straight. I'm trying to listen out audibly for the drone itself. Right, I'm just getting earshot. Okay, thanks, Randall, you got it. I mean, Randall's got it, but... Okay, here we go. Right, it's now come back to me. Goodness me. Right, I'm now going to update my home point once again. Right, I have problems with the button at the moment for some reason. There we go. Okay, so we've updated the home point. Okay, that's good. 61% battery power. Let's carry on then. Yeah. Bit quirky, but that's a bit strange. Never really had that. Well, I've had that once or twice before. It's a bit worrying when it does that, mind. But yeah. Anyway. There we go. Right, let's get into some serious flying then, shall we? out here in this most wonderful forest. It really is. I'm just going to take it in on the left hand side in a moment. There's a bit of a gap there, isn't there, I think. That'll do. I'll just go through there. I'm just going to fly my way up now. Right, keep your eyes open, guys. I might see some wildlife, you never know. If we don't, it's just lovely just to be part of this, just to get out here once again and just to experience something which is just beautiful. I really love it. I really like doing this. It's a great way to spend a Saturday morning, or just any morning for that matter. Just really cruising through the woods. Just shooting for the gaps. Just trying to find a little route through. And you might see something, you might not. I mean, you wouldn't really go walking out here, would you? But you can most certainly go drone flying. Okay. Yeah, right, we're just pixelating up slightly. I'm going to have to bring it back. Can't carry on like that. I'll lose transmission otherwise. Is that pathway there? We're just going to bring it back up this pathway. Where my transmission will hopefully get stronger. There we go. That's better. Right, we can dive back into the woods now. Somehow, somewhere. Here we go. Yeah, it's a bit tamer, this thing. It's a bit toned down, let's say, from the Avatar. That thing is a bit mad, to be honest. You cannot fly at full belt really around a forest like I can here. I've got the trigger fully engaged on the Neo, and it's doing fine. Okay, thanks, Randall. Randall's got Vlossi says he's singing away to. He has been singing away to me. He loves it out here. I don't know what it is about the outdoors or something, but when he gets outside, he starts to sing. Jazz did yesterday. And there's something with these spotters, you know, for some reason they like to start singing. Don't know why that is. Something, it must be in the genes, I reckon. Right, we'll just take it round here then. There we go. I'll take it through here. Yeah, but anyway, okay, thanks, Randall. Cheers, appreciated. Okay, I'm just looking at the little button there on the goggles. That's the problem. That one there. That one there is the problem. You can see it's kind of quite loose. You shouldn't kind of be doing that. I mean, I can still get into some of the functions at the moment. It goes up and down, but getting it left and right is a bit of a job. It's going to have to probably be sent off to DJI, because when I swap over from the Neo to the Avatar and vice versa, I need to go scroll left and right with the button. If it's not going to do that, then basically I can't swap over. Okay, right, I'm going to show you kind of the values which I'm flying at the moment. Just going to go through the modes. So we're on auto mode. Having a problem with my button at the moment at the top here. It's not doing what I want it to do. Okay. This is a problem with these goggles. I've had this twice now. The button at the top. Okay, you're playing with it and it doesn't want to do what you want it to do. So I can't go sideways, which is a pain because it means that I can't get into the settings and stuff. I'll try again if I can. I had to send a pair of goggles back a while ago because it'd done this exact same thing. It wouldn't it wouldn't go sideways, it wouldn't do anything in the end. I fear that these are going the same way. I want to show you what I'm kind of shooting on, really. You know, anyway, it doesn't matter. Well, it kind of does, really, because I wanted it just to show you what I was doing. But we just carry on for another couple of minutes just out here with the Neo, just flying on sportsy mode. Yeah, so it looks like I'm going to have to send those to old DJI at some point. They can work some magic on it. They turn them around pretty quick, to be fair. Did I just see some deer then? There we go. I thought I saw some bounding down there. We're not going to chase them. We're just going to observe. It's really just nice to see them. See a bit of wildlife from time to time. Alright, okay. Just weaving my way through here, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. Right, we're going to bring it back in a bit of an arc. And we'll get the Avatar up, I think. Have a fly with that. I'm just on the outer limits of my signal here, so I'm going to have to bring it back 272 meters away, which isn't great. I got over 500, I think, or 400 with the Avatar, which was quite amazing, I thought. I don't know why DJI didn't do it, but turtle mode on the Neo 2 would have been a real bonus, wouldn't it? Well, I'm not sure what happened last night with this, but I've only got 31% battery power. That's a bit strange. Anyway, short flight this one then, guys. Sorry about this. I was hoping it was going to be on 100%. Left it on all night. Gutted. Anyway, stick it on sports mode. I did really want to show you the values I was flying at, but it looks like I'm unable to do that. Yeah, that's a bit disappointing actually. I was hoping to. Hang on a second. I was hoping to get a full day's low battery already. Oh my god. Sorry guys, this is just going to be a short one, I'm afraid. That's disappointing, and I don't know why it's kind of done that. A bit worrying, but there we go. Anyway, we whip it through. Won't go too far with it because we can't, so this video is going to be probably shortened down a little bit, which is a bit of a shame really. But there we go. That is how it is. 23% battery power. What the heck's gone on there? I don't know. I need to look into that. You know, the goggles have gone bloody wrong. This thing hasn't charged. I've broken the bloody lens on my on my little Neo there. It's all gone a bit pear-shaped, guys, isn't it? Anyway, nothing that can't be fixed, kind of. I might have to send the goggles off to DJI once again to get them fixed up. Anyway, there we go. But anyway, the image quality of this is really good. I've got everything kind of the way I want it right now, and the PC's working really well. Where are we? Over here somewhere, I think. There we go. 18%. I could just take it out for a bit more of a rip. Not too far though. Yeah, so you can see that the image quality is really good. I've got the settings pretty much exactly where I want them, and I just want to leave them there. And I wanted to share with you what my settings kind of look like. Unfortunately, I can't. Right, okay, just losing transmission slightly. It's not too far away. Bit glitchy. It's a bit glitchy just then. Anyway, not to worry. 15% battery power. Yeah, but this is a great machine. It really is. I really like it. Why wouldn't you, eh? It's a fantastic machine to do what I do with it. You just got to think a bit quicker, especially when it's going a bit faster. There we go, guys. 11%. Alright, we'll just take that for a bit more of a spin, shall we? That's rather disappointing. I left it on charge all last night. It started charging, and I don't know for the life of me why it didn't get up to 100%. It was on for about 9 hours in the end, 8 or 9 hours. Right, it's going to crawl back to me now, guys, because I've got the got it fully engaged, and it's just slowly making its way back to me, which is kind of all right. A bit disappointing, just because I thought I'd come out here with everything charged up, and it seems like that's not the case, but it's not the end of the world. We can charge it up, we can fly again, probably on Monday, I suppose. Here we go. We landed it just because it's completely depleted, totally depleted of battery power, which I don't know why it would have done that, because I left that thing on charge all last night, and I didn't check it this morning thinking that it's going to be okay, but obviously it wasn't. Not to worry. Yeah, there we go. Bit disappointing, but nothing's broken apart from these, of course, which I'm a bit, concerned about. I might have to send these off to DJI to get fixed. It's the second time it's done this. Never mind. Never mind. Get back home, make a bit of a video, a bit of a shortened video. I kind of like to keep my videos around about 30 minutes long, there or thereabouts, just to really get into it, to share my experience, out here in this wonderful place. And I love it out here. I'm sorry if my videos, I know they're getting a bit samey, but I really do enjoy just being out here, flying my drones, and just experiencing kind of like, the thrill of the ride, as it were. And I do feel very privileged that I can get out here and do what I do. There are many people who just cannot get out to places like this. You might be, I don't know, disabled, you might be elderly and you just can't walk, but you can watch on TV or whatever else. So if my little videos, do bring you some pleasure, then I'm really, really happy about that. I'm really happy. I love to share my hobby. I love to share my thoughts. I love to share my interest. I love to share this place. I just think flying the drone is just such a wonderful way, to share your experience. And just to be part of this, to be part of the great outdoors, it's almost like a spiritual experience. We can just forget about the world, just for a while. The world is an absolute crap show at the moment. There's nothing you and I can really do about it. We just have to suffer the consequences. But if we stay in our little bubbles and try to maybe keep away from places where, you know, where bad news is, I suppose, because there's no good news at the moment, not much anyway, and just try and keep ourselves in our little bubbles, you know, mental health is such a massive thing, especially these days. It always has been, you know, just because there seems to be so much more pressure on the average kind of man at the moment. I think we need this. Anyway, guys, with that being said, I want to say thanks for watching. More videos to come. Today is Saturday. I hope to get out on Monday, weather pending, and make some more videos. I'm going to try and get these sorted out because I need these. Without these, I can't do an awful lot, and I haven't got a spare pair. So, yeah, thoughts and prayers. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe this video. More great content to come. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.